Hey guys, it's Chris here from Squirrel Brain YGO. Thought I'd bring you a quick deck profile here. Just got back from locals and I got first place going XO 4 rounds with Flunder. So I'll get to it in just a second. Just want to say if you are new around here and you enjoy the content, do lots of deck profiles and live duels, hoping to do a lot more with the channel soon. Maybe get like a GoPro and try and do some POVs and get some better do some commentary on the videos and some editing like life point counting and stuff when I get time. Just want to just try and churn this out as a little bit of a hobby. I think it could be good. So yeah, subscribe if you're new, like the videos, comment any questions or improvements you think we have for the channel. And I'll do my best to keep providing some good content for you guys. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Cheers guys. Now that's out of the way, I played Flunder. I played it at the UK Open just before Christmas. I managed to get 11th place out of 400 plus players. So I know the deck fairly well, and I just thought I'd give a profile of my perspective and sort of go through it. Today I was very rusty with the deck. I sort of just threw it together because a lot of players have been using Shizu at locals, and I thought in order to compete I'll try use a good old Flunder deck to barrier statue them and de-shift to people. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. So obviously we've got the first cards, which is 3 Floowandereeze and Robina. It searches your level 4 or lower winged beasts, such as the barrier statue. Not much to say about this. Gets your engine going. Normally it's the card that you want to see in your opening hand. After that we play 3 of the next best one, if not probably the best one, Eaglin, which searches your level 7 or highers, your M-Pens, your Avians, etc, etc. Obviously you play this at 3 just like Robina. Then for the one-ofs, we go 1 of Stree and 1 of Toucan. These are your one-ofs. Stree obviously banishes from grave to normal summon, and Toucan adds back from banished. Toucan's both are very important for the grind game, looping your resources, and also Stree can be quite good for going against tier and timing it well with have this mill or them sending a name to grave. You can banish it before it gets a chance to resolve. So that's those. Don't need any more. If you saw a lot of issues here, you'd maybe think about playing more Stree, just like in the OCG. But I've not found myself needing more than one. If they mill it, they mill it. Not very much you can do. The Ishizu tier match is very difficult already. So Toucan, I wouldn't change this. 1 I think is acceptable. Then for the big birds, we play 2 M-Pen, best card in the deck, Avian and Riser. M-Pen at 2 I think is fine. Any more and I think you'd start to brick, but with 2 you can start to loop them, and it's not once per turn. As 2 people asked me at locals tonight, you can resolve it as many times as you can. It's such a broken card. It's one of my favourite cards. I wish it came in higher rarity than Secret, although Secret's actually one of my favourite rarities. And now it's Avian. For the Open last year, I actually didn't main this, I sided it, but for locals, I think a negate is very strong, and against more roguey matchups, it is a very good card. Riser, self-explanatory really. It's your removal for the deck, and it's where you loop resources and loop your opponent so that they cannot get a body on board or a way to beat over the statue. Could play 2 if you saw a lot of Ishizu / tier decks, but I just stuck with 1. I'll talk through my matchups at the end of the profile, and then obviously the one yeah, ban this card. It means I don't have to play this deck anymore, or I'm just playing it because I'm tired of losing to a Shizu tier. So yeah, ban this please, just like in Master Duel in the OCG. Hopefully it gets banned before the next major events, the YCS in London and stuff. I'd be glad to see this gone. But yeah, very strong obviously. It's the major part of the deck that allows you to grind and make things into a simplified game so they can just loop with Riser and win. So just the 1. You can play 2, but I just like the 1. I did get Dark Rulered, but I ended up losing that match, winning the match still. Got 3 shifter, self-explanatory really, one of the best cards in the format. Banishing everything I heard is quite good against here. Onto the spells, we've got the 3 copies of Map, self-explanatory, one of the best cards in the deck. If this card resolves, you're more than likely winning that game. It's also a key in the mirror. The finals of locals this week was a mirror, and this card's just MVP, allowing it to trigger. Terraforming to get it out. Did consider cutting this, but at the same time, it's just very important to see this as much as possible. 3 Advent Lives to dodge Imperm, and sometimes can get you play started. 1 Unexplored Winds. I love this card. I used to side a second. I would consider doing it again if I carry on playing this deck at locals, but I'm looking forward to switching things up into the new Photon Hypernova set coming out soon. That should be a bit of spice I'm looking at some of the decks that are going to get support in there. It's a very spicy set, except for those poor Kashtira players who are going to have to empty their bank accounts. But why play Kashtira when you can play this, which is just Kashtira but with birds? Then the last Flunder spell trap is the 1 Dreaming Town. Some people play 2, I just like 1. Search it out when you need it and you can loop it. Sometimes you'll see in the matches, I forget how to loop this, to be honest. I'm not as good as the deck I'm not as good at the deck as I used to be. Consistency now, as well as the Terraforming, we'll run 3 Prosp, 3 Duality. Very important for just seeing your cards. Also incredibly useful when trying to see board breaking side cards. Just really good cards in general. Literally don't affect you. The negatives of these cards literally don't affect you whatsoever. Don't need your extra deck, don't need special something. Perfect. Don't play it any less. You could even play Extrav. I played Extrav for the UK Open last year, and it's just an extra card if you need it for consistency. But I don't find I need it at the moment. Maybe for a longer event I'd consider it. And then for board breakers, we played 3 Dark Rule No More and 3 Avian Matched. I may as well put this down as well because it's kind of a board breaking card / hand trap. Imperm. Imperm is just the best all-round hand trap apart from Havnis at the moment. So Imperm is in there. Evenly is just a broken card if you lose the roll, and I feel like going first you should normally win before the dice roll. If you win the dice roll and go first, you should normally win if you're not interrupted. This is insurance if you go second. Same with this, if they know what you're on and they make Bagushka, you've got an out to it. Same with Imperm really, but Imperm's just an incredible card anyway. So that's that for the main deck. We'll quickly go over this. Let's go with the side. I think the side's important. So we'll start off with the 3 copies of Ultimate Slayer and the Live Twin card. This was very last minute. I didn't really want to play it, but I wanted to play Ultimate Slayer mainly because I own them and I never got a chance to really play them. And this is the only deck that can really play it right now. Didn't activate it at all, but it's a very good card, and obviously most of the extra deck reflects that card. This because I had the space, and against Sprite, which some players have at locals, it's obviously broken, being able to double break through their board. Very good if you got the space, why not? 3 Cyclone and a Feather Duster just for back row. Also for outing Zombie Worlds in Shizu Tier. There were 3 Shizu Tier players here tonight, and got played against 2 of them. None of them Zombie World me, so these would have come in going second. I managed to 2-0 one of them and 2-1 the other, because it was a punk variant, I know, Rip Chaos Ruler, but none of them had Zombie World. The other Shizu Tier player did have Zombie World, so I'm glad it was in my side in case I did play against them. 1 D-Fissure, which was just there for siding patterns. Obviously a good card going first and second against Shizu Tier. Didn't end up siding it in tonight, but yeah, it's just there because I had a set rotation and I wanted to play Necro Valley so I could out Zombie World, but I couldn't find a Necro Valley, so that's why it's there. Just a good card. And then finally, for going first, 3 of one of the most broken traps you can play in this deck, Harpy's Featherstorm, and along with another 3 copies of Harpy's Featherstorm and Imperm if you want to play it. It can also probably come up that you can set the evenly matched, which is funny. But yeah, just want to be able to take out the board breaker cards and or D-shifter if it's not applicable, and just put these in and like cosmic or whatever, and just be able to either fish for them off of the pots or open them and stand a chance at winning, or at least if they hand trap me, imperm me, whatever, on my eagling, be able to set this and have an insurance to see myself through to the next game, next turn, as it were. So if I can see myself through to the next turn, I'm probably going to get a chance to play. So that's that. Onto the extra, which is probably very quick anyway. One Nightingale for Zeus, one Down Magician for Zeus, and one Zeus for Zeus. Didn't summon it. I've summoned it quite a lot before in my time playing the deck, but why not play it? It's great. Zeus is broken. Then one, I can't remember what it's called now. Relinquished Anima, can suck up monsters if people don't pay attention to zones. One Nightmare Phoenix, out Zombie World, I guess, and also other floodgates. There can only be one sometimes. If you can tribute summon, if you can tribute summon the D-shifter, which is funny. This is still in the deck from when Mystic Mine was a thing. Couldn't find anything to replace it with last minute, so it's still in there. Don't play this. One Underworld Goddess, good card, outs big monsters that you can't attack over or are towers, so I've outed the Ignista Link before, and also the Mathmech Final Sigma as well. It's come in very handy. Didn't summon it tonight, didn't summon the extra deck at all tonight, didn't touch it. Shurig for both sending off of Ultimate Layer and also summoning it. I've summoned it quite a bit in the past. So yeah, moving on mainly to the Ultimate Layer targets now. One of the Xyz guy, Aggregator, whatever it's called. I think this negates a card when it's sent to grave. One Trouble Sunny for the live twin card in the side deck. Two Entis because they pop. One Guru because it draws. One Omega because you can put back cards in your grave or your opponent's grave if they're problematic. And one Pegasus Ignista for if there's nothing to remove and you just want it sat there to punish your opponent if they beat over anything or destroy anything, and you can just shuffle back. Yeah, so just to go over matchups quickly, I believe I played two Ishizu tier variants. One was a branded Ishizu tier variant, and the other was a punk Ishizu tier variant. And then the finals was what was the finals again? Flunder against Connor, who played really well, but I managed to win in time. It's a very long process, the mirror, and I think in game one I lost my access to Avian, so ended up just having to stall and control the game that way, which was good grind, fun in the end. Round one I can't remember, but all of the feature matches were with me playing this tonight, so they'll be up on the channel over the next few days, a few weeks probably. I'll space those out a little, but I'll put this profile up first. Any questions, just ask in the comments. I'm no expert with this deck. I don't have any YCS tops or large Premier Event tops. I've just done okay. I've won quite a lot of locals last year with it, and got my invite with it, and then did quite well at the 400 plus player UK Open, got an 11th. So yeah, always open to talk about theorying with the deck, but honestly, if you want my personal opinion, I just hope this card gets banned. Please ban this card. I don't want to play this deck anymore. I just play it because I'm alright with it. So I'd like to learn another deck. I've got my eye on a couple coming out that I supported in Photon Hypernova. But yeah, it's my first ever deck profile, so please be kind in the comments. I want to improve and make this channel really great. So I hope you have a fantastic evening, guys, or morning, afternoon, night, whatever. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you made it this far in the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Turn that notification bell on, and have a fantastic day, evening, morning, whatever, guys. See you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.